Robin here from Ben's Fixados. So today I'm doing the sensor for the 2003 Gmc Denali. So there's an engine on my engine sign on my dash. So I had to turn on the key without starting it. Turn the engine. See here. Read the codes. So this is 02, the O2 sensor circuit, no activity detected. Bank 1, sensor 2. So the bank 1 is on the left hand side, driver side. So this is a sensor 2. This is after the catalytic converter. The bank 1 sensor 1 was already replaced last year. So this is after the catalytic converter. So this is the one I'm going to replace. So sensor, this is sensor 2, it means the downstream. Bank 1, sensor 2, the downstream. So it's on the left hand driver side. So alright, so this is I'm going to do, and I'm going to replace my sensor. So this is the downstream auto sensor. So and to remove this one here, the pin, there's a pin here that you have to pull it. It's a rubber. So this one here, the pin here, and I really need my 2 hands. And I'll show you later once I'm done. This is the thing here, the pin, this one here. So I'm gonna pull this thing out in order for me to remove this. Okay, just a minute. And also right here, the sensor, I already sprayed the to make it softer. So hopefully it will soften the bolts, so I will be able to remove, but let's see. And also have this propane that I can burn it and heat it up so that it's easier for me to remove it. Let's see what happened. So I'm sorry I won't be able to show you with, I need my other hand. So right here, see, I was able to remove the connector from here. So this is the downstream. So it's just that see, the clip is right there like that. It goes in, and then you put this thing, the pin, rubber pin, to lock it up. So right now I'm just gonna try to remove this thing without using my propane torch. So I was able to see that, to remove this thing, but it's still hot because see, just have to remove. See, it's turning. And just a tip for me, that's just from my experience. This is the first time I did this, the downstream. The upstreams I did it was easy. It was like I didn't have to do anything, like just twist it. It was easier, but this one is the hard part. And my tip is, I put this I put anything like metal. You put any metal here to cover these hoses here. I'm sure one of those hose is a gas line, and See, as you can see, it's very loose, but it's still hot. I'm just trying to cool it down, and I'm just showing you the tip when you have a hard time getting it. So I burn it. I use a propane torch. I'll show you the propane torch I use, and I have all the safety measures. Of course, I have to use the jacks and stuff like that. Sure, this is the one I use. I buy this in around $50, $55 from Amazon. This one here is the whole set, this thing, and all you have to do is just buy the small propane tank. And also I have my fire extinguisher there for safety, okay, and I have the blaster there to penetrate it, and I have this metal roofing that we had before, so I'm using it to cover the hose line, the gas line, just for safety. And also, just in case there's fire, I have so many stuff that I use. This is my compressor, so it's, you know, it's just in case there's fire. So like I said, safety, I think, is the priority for yourself. And of course, you're not gonna burn the car. It's gonna be a big trouble. So that's it, guys. Just the thing, the propane, this one, when you have a hard time remove the sensor. So guys, the tips here, they're identical here. The new one is identical, and the upstreams are totally different. It's a little bit deeper. They are the same. So I'm just gonna install this, but I'm not gonna show you how to put it back. Like I said, installation is very simple. So it's just the tip I'm gonna give you. I know there's so much tips that you can get YouTubers, and but this one is just my own tip. I give you my, like I said, a fire extinguisher, and I have to cover this, anything that you can cover here, metal that will not burn. And I have the propane torch, and the propane small canister is good enough, so I just burn this thing. So now it's, you can see it's loose, but it's just a little bit, it's still hot. But now I'm gonna remove it and install the new one. So that's it, and that's just my tip. So thank you. Hopefully I can ever, you know, help you a little bit. And this is just for me, like I said, extinguisher, fire safety, and stuff like that. All you need for yourself and for your car, of course. Thank you. Thanks for supporting my channel, Ben's Fix Autos.